When? -4 billion years. Event: Mars' iron core cools and its magnetosphere reduces in magnitude. Reference: Common Sense Skeptic, Starship, Episode 7. Notes: This allowed the solar wind to blow away the majority of its atmosphere, including most water. When? -3.7 billion years. Event: Lake Eridania, Mars, has geothermal vents beneath. Reference: BBC Earth Lab, largest waterfall. Notes: Eridania Basin in the 21st century. Were a biogenesis to occur on Mars, it would have been in a very fertile soup like this one. When? -3.6 billion years. Event: Eoarchean era ends and Paleoarchean era begins. Reference: Wikipedia, Geologic Times. Notes: First known oxygen-producing bacteria. Oldest definitive microfossils. Oldest cratons on Earth, such as the Canadian Shield and Pilbara Craton, may have formed during this period. Rainier orogeny in Antarctica. When? -3.6 billion years. Event: Mars enters an ice age and becomes more volcanically active. Reference: BBC Earth Lab, largest waterfall. Notes: Liquid water had either froze on the surface or underground, then was flash thawed and caused massive flooding on the highlands. It flowed to Hebes Chasma, where it formed a massive waterfall 10 kilometers, or 6.21 miles, wide, and 1 kilometer, or 0.62 miles, tall. After this, the water disappears, and some would eventually be transported to Mars' poles, forming the giant ice caps we see in the 21st century. Most would be lost beyond the circumference of the atmosphere, as Mars' magnetic field is smaller than its atmosphere, Venus too, allowing the solar wind to literally blow away their water molecules. Another reason Earth is so weird, our magnetic field is gigantic, much larger than our atmosphere, safely guarding most of our water from the solar wind. When? -3.58 billion years. Event: Oldest known Earth rocks completed forming. Reference: Wikipedia, Geologic Times. When? -3.2 billion years. Event: Paleoarchean era ends and Mesoarchean era begins. Reference: Wikipedia, Geologic Times. Notes: Blake River Megacaldera complex begins forming in present-day Ontario and Quebec. First stromatolites, probably colonial cyanobacteria. Oldest macrofossils, Humboldt orogeny in Antarctica. Donate on Patreon.